Testing 1 2 3, guys. Testing 1 2 3. Yo, what's up? Welcome to Vencabot. Pizza and a movie action. My name is David, guys. Our friend Remy, whether it was actually her or merely a doppelganger, donated $50 to the stream just now, which makes my life a lot easier. Thank you so much, Remy, or whoever that was. Up next is a really cool film I'm looking forward to. It's called The Snows of Kilimanjaro, an adaptation of a Hemingway novel. The last film we watched just now was for our 1950s adventure triple feature was Cyrano de Bergerac, adaptation of a classical French story. And it was really, really amazing. A Rem posture, indeed. It was me. Continue with the praise. All praise Remy for keeping the channel alive here, week in and week out. Yeah, this is a really fun time with you guys. I love pizza in a movie. Remy rapples. Yeah, it's just, I think, a rare privilege that I have here to be able to spend my evenings hanging out with you guys and people help out through patreon.com and through donations one time or otherwise. It's why I can do this, and it's really a magical existence and something I don't take for granted. And let's celebrate that by watching this film here, The Snows of Kilimanjaro, 1952, starring Gregory Peck. Let's get it in here, guys. I'm going to play the volume as we go. This is color, guys. So mostly we watch black and white films of pizza movie here. This is a rare color film we're watching. Usually these films that are public domain are a little bit older. This is 52, early Technicolor. Okay. Gregory Peck, he gets fucking top billing, holy shit. Before the name of the film, even? The Snows of Kilimanjaro. I was telling Remy before the stream that as I recall reading on the Wikipedia page for this film, although it's an adaptation of Hemingway, it has a different ending. I have not read the book, so I have no clue what to expect. But I've got high hopes. And again, thank you to those who make this possible for us here. Finding these films is not always easy, guys. These public domain films. I have to go through and read classical copyright records through archive.org. They actually have the Library of Congress's copyright records. The Library of Copyright in the U.S. They have the records there for public perusal. I have to go through page by page and try to make sure that these films we're watching are legitimate. It's pretty good, right, Remy? Yeah, I try very hard to find films that are good, have good preservations, and public domain, of course. Here we go.
Kilimanjaro.
I'm sorry, let me turn that subtitles off.
19,710 feet high, and is said to be the highest mountain in Africa. Close to the western summit, there is the dried and frozen carcass of a leopard. No one has explained what the leopard was seeking at that altitude.
That's him. That's that guy, Gregory Peck. What a mug he's got. Pumpkin domain, man. Pancake pie, man. Vultures are circling. During World War II, Ernest Hemingway put a 50 cal gun to his boat and patrolled for Nazis off the East Coast, really. They do a foot race from the town hall to the peak of Mount Fuji every year in Japan. So who in the chat has read this book? It's Hemingway, right? It's supposed to be like classic literature. The Snows of Kilimanjaro. No fools with these guys. He sounds like he's a nutcase.
Look at him. I wonder, is it sight or is it scent that brings them?
They've been about for ever so long, they don't mean a thing.
This boy's dying, dude.
The marvelous thing is that it's painless now.
Is it really?
Yes. That's how you know when it starts. They're a filthy bird. But they know their business. Used to watch the way they sail very carefully at first. In case I ever wanted to use one of them in a story.
The bad bird.
Now.
A gotten so nervous not being able to do anything. I think we might make it as easy as possible until the plane comes.
Or until the plane doesn't come.
Mr. Johnson hasn't been a white hunter for a quarter of a century not to know his way around. If he can't get a plane, he'll be back with another truck.
One way or another. Not very important.
I feel so helpless. I wish there was something I could do.
You can take the leg off. Or you can shoot me. You're a good shot. I taught you to shoot, didn't I?
Let's not be melodramatic,
Say, quit
Harry.
bitching. These guys
You're
pissing me
not
off
going
already.
to die.
No, I'm dying now. Ask those things.
They're around every camp. You never notice them. I
I'm not
don't see
literate,
why this had
Apples.
to
I'm not
happen to
aware of
Peck in the
Hemingway.
first place. What have we done, either one of us, to have had this happen to us?
Well, I suppose that what I did was forget to put iodine on it when I first scratched it. We were after the Impala, in case you've forgotten.
What is he, like a
And with
hunter?
a camera at that.
Oh, here we go. We're flashing back. Before we got wounded.
Ay, ow! Ow!
That was it? That's what killed our boy? Rest in peace, dude.
That isn't what I meant. And it isn't how you got your leg.
No.
Not at all.
It's like cool. That's what I'm
It
saying.
was
Let's
at
go,
the lake last
moron.
week.
What a wuss is Brian.
It was a lovely, peaceful day, and those enormous hippos were having their own party.
Okay, that's my documentary footage
We
here.
could have passed them by without incident, but oh no, you had to get so awfully playful.
This is a mock a dying man. I'm kind of here for it, though, to be honest.
Wenda,
Yeah, they're coming.
Dono Wakulia.
Hippos are pretty scary to me, yes.
Look at them, there must be hundreds of them.
They're not as cuddly as they look.
Harry, look at that one.
Acting is not selling for me. You can fight a hippo, Houlihan? How about 2 hippos? It's okay, G. That's so terrifying, says KG. His best Italian accent.
Look at that big one over there.
Casey! Casey Sila!
Well, they're kind of like a dumpling.
Harry! I
What, house of apples? Yeah, ask Sticks about that. More graceful than dolphins, the majestic hippopotamus. Answers are water horses, huh? I think it's usually seahorses.
Harry!
Hey, come here, you fight!
Not in the least.
Well, let's go! Conga Kuribu!
This movie sucks ass so far.
Harry, easy. You're asking for trouble.
Harry, look here.
What are we fucking watching? Can we advance the story somewhat? Oh, we're getting caught up in the hippo! The special effects.
Harry! Harry, we've lost one of our buffaloes.
He's dead. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
Harry!
The white savior, dude, the white savior. Comes to Africa, forces some guys to take him out in a bunch of stampeding hippos, dives in to save him. What a hero. And now birds. No, seriously, this cinematography sucks ass. That's what I'm saying, KG. What are we fucking watching? Have lessons right at Disneyland, huh? Geese, nature's deadliest foe. Already, I would say this film has no shot at measuring up to
And you
Surrender Bridge.
insisted on carrying the boy in your arms all the way back to camp. And it was from all his blood and dirt that you got that infection.
That could be the point of view. From yours, it would be contact with the lower classes. Being a writer, I prefer to think that it was a quirk of fate. A mere prick of a thorn that laid the great man low.
Shut the fuck up,
A
bro.
lot that matters now.
You ain't no surrounded bird
Harry,
track, dude.
please.
Molo! Whiskey soda. Make it pronto,
It's
Molo.
bad for you.
No, it isn't. It's good for me.
It's not good for you.
No, it's bad for me. Cole Porter wrote the words and music. It's knowledge that you're going mad for me. Hey, that's poetry. Oh, I'm full of poetry now. Rotten poetry.
Harry,
Rotten poetry.
Harry, it said in the first aid book to avoid all alcohol. It's not good for you.
What?
That's what I meant by giving up.
What kind of logic is
Do
that?
everything you can.
How do you do it? I'm too tired.
Uh-oh, guys.
I'll take this. Only to keep it away from you.
You know, that's a pretty good rule for life. Take
This guy's
everything
fucking
you
drip,
can,
though.
if only to keep it from somebody else. Wish I'd followed it.
I was really hoping they'd show him punching a hippo in the
Molo
fucking nose. You
understands
gotta use
more
your
English
imagination for
than
that
you
one.
think he does.
Molo,
In Tijuana?
go away, or stuff your ears, so you won't hear the civilized people fighting. Kitoku.
In Tijuana. Mimini Toka.
Harry, if you think you have to die, is it absolutely necessary for you to kill off everything you leave behind?
You think this is any fun for me? I don't even know.
I think he was
why
mocking
do it.
her, to be fair.
Trying to kill to keep yourself alive, I imagine.
You won't die if you
No, it's
don't...
not dying, not in itself that matters. It's dying a failure.
I think they
Gives you a
demonstrated
bad
that he
taste in your mouth.
has his suspicions, to the very least, that she is
How
quite
does a man miss that?
classist, perhaps quite racist. I think he was mocking her there because she's like, go away. And he's like, oh, yeah, go away, blah, blah, blah.
Did I ever tell you about my
Let's let people
beginning?
talk. I think he was attacking her. I think he didn't
I was
understand.
young. With my first love.
No, you didn't. And I'm not sure I want to hear it.
Tell you all about it over this drink.
You'll tell me without.
There are plenty of things you're lucky I haven't told you. This little
Look at the
ditty,
directing. It's a
had
straight up
everything.
stock still
Drama?
camera.
Tragedy, love, and poetry. Simply everything.
Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. The film begins.
Big words! I'm through being insulted as if I was some tramp. You can fly a kite, both of you.
Connie, Uncle Bill doesn't mean...
Oh, yes, he does. You know he does. The old mossback, the nasty, dirty, stuck-up old mossback.
Well, he only said we ought to wait.
Ah, wait, I like that coming from you.
That's
I
him
didn't
You
say...
as a
didn't.
teenager.
Not once all summer when you wanted to hug and kiss me and get fresh. And all those things about where you take me and what we do. Not once did you yell to me to wait. I love you. You don't even know what love is.
Connie!
Oh, go fly a kite.
He dubbed over this kid's voice. They won't show his face.
Come in, Harry. She'll recover.
Connie! I'll shove off for you.
You shoved off already.
They won't show his face because it's a different actor because he's a teen. But they dubbed over his fucking voice. Oh my god. Yeah, what's with the fucking music, Apples? Yeah, what the hell? The circus music kind of cool.
Still intend to become a writer?
Yes.
Well, there are different kinds of writers, just as there are different kinds of everything. You can become another hack. Easy. Peddle soap to housewives. Nothing wrong with peddling soap. Make a fortune. But I'll tell you the only right approach to real writing. It's like a hunt. It's a hunt in which a man pits his brains against the forces of ignorance and evil. It's a lifelong, lonely safari. And the prey he seeks is a truth worth telling. Faith worth living by.
I'm sorry, guys. What is this? Hopefully the hard drive's spinning up. Could it be that this file is corrupted? Maybe we'll get saved from having to watch this movie. What's up with this? Can I skip ahead to right around here to get past the... Something's gone amiss here, guys. Damn you, Hemingway. Yeah, what's the fucking circus music, huh? That's the final scene, says Brian. Well, I don't know. I'm going to moon your hard drive, says Fat Chew, huh? Yeah, well, can I rewind it? Let me stop it. Let's see here. This is a first repeat in the movie here. It's Kuiper's app. Let me got shut down. Looks like the actual player actually froze up. So that was what, 1329 or so that we were at? Okay, let's boot this up again. Ooh. Ooh. Something's up with the hard drive, I think. I'll bet you. No, it's not Snows of Fuji. This was the Snows of Kilimanjaro. Well, this is somewhat disconcerting. Can I navigate into here? Here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to see if I can't come right back. Looks like this is going to be crashing my PC here. Let me actually kill the hard drive entirely. Maybe that'll cut me loose. There we go. Okay, so let's restart the PC just to be on the safe side. Thank you for your patience, guys. Roll back the drive to the 1950s, the old school drivers. I love how Milan's song is your go-to humming song anymore. Dude, it's a fucking beautiful song. Dude.
I dare you.
It's my favorite.
You ain't ready for this
One more
shit.
tone box. Your progressive player didn't care for the racism, huh? Yeah, it seems that my whole hard drive decided to stop working there. I wonder if it was... at all tied to the film itself, something in the encrypted file there, or if it could have just been the actual hard drive failing. I hope it's not the latter. This is one of the hard drives that's my mod record stuff on there. But that is sometimes the way things go. Okay, guys, so I got this thing running again here. Let's bring the hard drive online. See if the hard drive actually works. I considered buying 3 more hard drives for Revenge just to back up the Maji record, but it's something I literally can't afford. That's just not in the budget. Okay. The hard drive is readable. That's a start. MGM, dude. All right, guys, let's see if we can get this to work together as a family unit. Let's turn off the subtitles here. Disable. Go full screen. So we were at 13. Let's jump ahead to 39, huh?
So,
Hope it works, guys.
I don't know if you'll be one to have the fortitude to stick it, to follow the spoor, no matter where it leads, to what pain and suffering.
And what? Oh, never mind. I was going to say the music
High water.
stopped.
If you are, God help you. God pity you. And good luck. But I beg you not to ruin yourself before you start by loading your pack with excess
I don't understand
baggage.
why they
Well, that's my business, isn't it?
don't show his face.
Yes.
It's so distracting, and it
Yes,
has
it is.
no bearing whatsoever on the fucking plot.
You know, you're young. You'll need to travel and learn. Education. I'd like to help.
Maybe it does. Maybe what are you trying to say, Glenn? Is it a
Make
different
clear
guy,
the
maybe?
Conditions.
Maybe it's the plot. Oh, cool, man. You opened my mind, actually. I don't think of it. Oh, shit, what the fuck? What if the plot twist is that...
Your birthday next week. Yes.
It's a different guy than we think it is.
From now on, you might regard that Springfield as your own. Shall we have a try for deer tomorrow?
That's what I'm saying,
Good
Brian.
weather for it.
It's so distracting. Why didn't they just show me his face? Get a look-alike.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
Where has it got me? To a camp in Africa. With you. My rich, beautiful wife. Before you, how many others?
So that girl wasn't her,
That's
right? That was a different
traveling
actress they had for her. They were happy with the
That picture.
resemblance, maybe? For her, but not for him?
Well, have it your way, Harry. I'm going to shoot some game. The larder's almost empty. I'll change into my boots and call Molo.
Helen, you shouldn't pay any attention to me, really, darling. I love you, you know. Why, I've never loved anyone the way I loved you.
I won't take any more, darling.
Well, before you go, come here.
He wants a
Give me
sip.
kiss. And read me this.
Harry! Why do you have to turn into a devil?
Because if I can't die happy, I can try to die delirious.
How can I help you if you won't help yourself?
By going to sleep? No, thank you. There'll be plenty of that soon enough. The time I've got left, I've got plenty to think about.
Well, I'll leave you to your thoughts. Only this time, try to get some of them straight.
Just go do your killing. That's what we're good at, both of us.
Abdullah!
Abdullah!
Get out to Springfield!
Get out to Springfield!
And the solids!
And the solids!
They're trying their best to make me hate these characters, I guess, and they're doing a really good job. It's like every character is quite hateable. Serrano could pack more charm in a fart than this guy's in his entire dialogue, yeah. So here's the circus music again, guys. He's flashing back. Oh, so dramatic. Oh, it's French circus music, okay. This movie right now is a fucking 0 out of 10, dude. What a waste school, indeed, dude, indeed. A little bit melodramatic, dude. Alright, guys, let's fucking be open-minded here. Don't be like Vencabot and just be hating. This film could end up being godlike.
Combien de verres as-tu servi?
So Brian gets a 0.2 points, at least for the hippo scene.
Bonsoir.
Oh, sort bien. Et quel est votre désir?
In English, that's quite a question. Un fine.
Une fille.
Now, from other sources.
That looks so funny, dude. This movie is whack, Fatu. Especially after the last one, man. Definitely doesn't compare favorably to Serrano de Bergerac. Pop, says T-Sky. The movie doesn't freeze again. That was a whack last time that happened.
Hi, Compton.
Harry, how's the book?
How's anybody's book? It isn't finished.
Hard of you to quit your job to do it.
Look, do you mind if I cut
Forage for yourself, chum.
Wow. You should watch Two for the Road on your own time, Renka. You'll really root for two people you hate, says Apples. Maybe they'll win me over in this one.
Oh, Harry, you
Oh, I forgot, Brian. We already watched
Case
some
of avoiding
Hemingway,
a
didn't
broken
we?
nose, Emil.
For old arms.
Mine or old Compton's. Because a laugh like hers would just have to lead it to a lousy fight. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. This guy's a fucking asshat. That's a command right there, dude. This is like... Okay, bye. Let's go, Brian. Why does it kind of fit? I'm gonna go poop in a box and send it to him in the mail, says Fat Jew. Well, that's pretty extreme, Fat Jew. I'm not sure we gotta go that far. It's not a great film or anything, but geez. Sip a beverage, guys. Sip a beverage. This guy looks so goofy, dude. This movie is definitely trying to fill time. We got hippo scenes. We got gazelle scenes.
Please.
We got saxophone scenes. Light her fucking cigarette, bro.
Thanks. I'm Cynthia Green.
Sin, that's nice. When did you come in?
No, minutes ago.
I'll be hanged.
The latest thing from home.
I'm,
Harry Street, Chicago Tribune, and you're right.
So they're in France. They have American music. Huh?
And I'm trying to write.
Well, they're telling it the other way.
Welcome back, good vibe.
Do you mind?
This film just got is 1952. It's called
something over here.
The Snows of Kilimanjaro.
Trying to try. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to paint?
No, I'm not trying to paint.
Are you trying to sculpt?
No, I'm not.
No, I'm just hoeing around, man.
Well, then you must be trying to write too.
No, I'm only trying to be happy.
Well,
just hoeing around.
Everybody's trying something.
I'll bet I'm the only person in the whole darn place who's only trying to be happy. You'd better take this from me. I sometimes drink too much.
Anything's fair in the pursuit of happiness.
Oh, I'm not completely idle. I pose sometimes.
In what my maiden aunt calls the altogether.
Sometimes.
Well, we all have to make our way with whatever we were given.
Oh, hasn't that African got any piety at all?
What? What? Dude, this film is losing me, dude. Did she just say, doesn't that African have any piety at all? Here we go, Tonebox, here we go.
Remembering my manners. Are you Compton's lady?
No. I'm not particularly Compton's lady. I'm not Compton's lady at all. I'm my own lady.
What is the point of this
How would
arc?
you like it if you and I would just piety right out of here?
Awkwardly flirting with some hoe at the fucking bar.
I expect I'd like it very much.
Let's go, dude. It's Technicolor Pierce too, yes. 1952. Pretty early. Yeah, we gotta wait, apples, until we're fucking allowed to travel again. Don't even like it fucking happens over there in Europe anymore. Not even a little bit. Yeah, Brian, this is some... Stephen is inclined to agree, fuck that line. Especially it's never that easy. It can be, dude, she's that easy. Kind of those Gregory Peck looks and that Gregory Peck voice. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
And my father was a soldier. He had the bad luck to get himself killed in the Argonne. So, after the war, I came over to take him home to rest. But once I saw France, I decided that this is as good a place to rest as any. For him and for myself, so I stayed on.
Listen, we're gonna fuck or what? I'm here to hear your life story.
No mother.
No, not for years.
I see.
No mom to meet.
Oh, where should we go and rest right now? Would you like to go and rest on another bar? Have another drink?
Very highly saturated, right, Peter
I've
Steves?
had too many again.
Notice that about Technicolor stuff? It's very highly saturated. I think the color was quite novel back in the
You
day.
know, in Paris.
They had to make it
Nobody ever
eye-popping.
thinks of suggesting just going home.
Especially to play some Mario Kart while watching the movie. Dude, I don't blame you, dude.
May I have a cigarette?
You can have more than that. This movie is in color just to show how white these people are as apples. Maybe you're right. I'm thinking it might have been made just because of the Korean/war/period, huh? These guys. I get technically confused with cartoons that have it since Peter Steve's. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. Don't quote me on this. But I believe I had heard at one time, this could be totally off base, that Technicolor's technology is partially done by hand. Like, they paint over the cells. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. It'd be a lot of work if that were true.
Conceivably picture yourself as Harry's lady.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry, guys.
Will you be kind to me? I think I'm a little afraid of you.
Well, there's so many things that I've not written, and that I'll never write now. I've written only that first time in Paris. The Paris that I loved. The Place Contrescarpe, where the flower sellers dyed their flowers in the street. The dye ran purple over the paving stones where the
Yeah,
auto bus
beautiful shot
started.
here, guys.
And the children played in the streets in the spring
Sorry, guys.
sunshine. And
Be
the
right back.
wooden coal man's place. He sold wine, too. Bad wine. And the golden horse's head outside the Boucherie Chevaline, where the carcasses hung yellow, gold, and red in the window. And the green-painted cooperative where we bought our wine. Good wine and cheap. Our apartment was a room and a half. There I did my work, and Cynthia took up housekeeping. And together we did all of the things which go to make up living.
Thanks, guys. Let's leave the break screen up. But what did I miss, guys? He's doing his Serrano de Bergerac. He's writing something. Oh, yeah, he's a writer, right? I think he was Apples. That's kind of the plot right now, right? We're learning about like a little affair that he had, or otherwise some kind of, some other, love that he had once had.
Darling, your breakfast is ready. Hello.
What?
We knew our neighbors in that quarter. We were all poor, and in that poverty and in that quarter, I finished that first book.
Oh, wow, I actually finished a fucking
A
book.
good book. The start of all I thought I was to do. And I called it The Lost Generation. Not knowing at the time how much it was about my Cynthia.
So, this is Cynthia, right?
Harry!
Apples, if you can't be responsible for that fucking emoji, then I'm fucking gonna take it away from you, alright?
Harry! Darling!
This is the imaginary life he's dreaming about as he dies
Darling,
in
it's been
Savannah.
accepted.
What?
Your very first book, and it's going to be published.
No!
So now we can get that
How
one.
much is the advance? The check.
Oh,
check.
oh.
How much?
It isn't so very much, but it isn't so little either.
Oh, well, you're right. It isn't so very much. Do. We pinch.
Oh, darling, now we can get that lovely apartment on the Seine.
Now we can go to Africa.
Okay. Good looking dude, don't work, and got dames drawing all over. What a life. Indeed, what a life indeed.
And there never was another time for me like that first time in Africa.
That's one for many Apple's emotes to revenge. That I would see, I can't help but think, yeah, that's Apple's. So he's been to Africa before with somebody else. Self-portrait. Oh no, not more of this bullshit.
3 of them. A bull and 2 cows.
Good. And do me buona. Suisana.
He says he's a fine bull.
I know what he says. When do we get going?
Maybe this chick gets eaten by a hungry
Get
hippo,
downwind
so we had to
and
hook
work
back
up
up with that high school sweetheart, maybe. I think he might have called it Brian, to be honest. That sounds like a pretty good theory. Who's taking bets on what kind of animal kills her? The rhinoceros? The bloodthirsty flamingo? The bush baby?
Don't you think it's time the Mem Sahib had the first shot?
What?
Oh, no, I don't want it.
How correct you are, Mr. Johnson.
No, I definitely don't want it.
Come on, you'll do it marvelously.
Kill himself with a fucking gun?
Come on, he's all yours. Now, take it easy. Just imagine he's a tin can in the camp.
But he's not a tin can. Harry, I don't want to do
Shoot
it.
low at this distance.
Careful, don't spook him.
They're forced her to kill him. That's hilarious. Mosquito with West
Now.
Niles as Remy?
Just set him squarely in your sights. Freeze yourself and squeeze.
Dearest Harry, please shut up.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Seriously.
Come on, hurry up. Will you shoot the... You missed.
I told you I didn't want to do it.
No harm done. Everybody misses. Me for magic.
I never claimed I was a hunter. You're the hunter. Yes, and you. The great white hunter.
Sure. Come on, Annie Oakley. Have yourself a drink.
Don't let
Shut
the master
the
ride
fuck
you.
up,
Shall we
dude.
get going?
What a
He took
piece of
cover there.
shit.
What do you mean, get going?
Where will he break out, do you think?
I won't go, and I don't want you to. I'm frightened.
Well, you probably scared him half to death. There won't be anything to it.
All right, then. If you're going, so am I.
Oh, no, you're not. Is she, Mr. Johnson?
You married her.
You're going to stay here with Simba. I was only having fun.
Harry, don't you want to kiss me?
Kiss you goodbye? Well, aren't you extravagant? You stay here and be brave.
Simba, Mem Sahib la hakar.
What a piece of shit. Because he hates trophy hunters in general. There's an arcade version of Revenge of Hungry Hippo? That's crazy. So you're going after the rhinoceri. The rhinoceros. And she's back there by herself. What's going to happen? It bums me out that knowing this is Hemingway story, all these themes are going to repeat, huh?
Kifado, Mensa. Kifado.
Oh, shit.
Harry! Harry! Harry!
Now go back! Go back!
Harry!
Look lively. Look lively.
Oh, my God.
Abana, Abana. Rudy, Mensa. Rudy, Mensa.
Oh, my...
Harry!
That's so easy to kill. Actual footage. Bro. This movie's getting on my fucking nerves, bro. 1952. Okay, they're celebrating the kill. They killed a fucking rhino, man. That fucking rhino was flanking up here for sure. They almost got him. That would have been a much more fun movie, I think. Who in the chat would have cheered if the rhinos had killed them all?
Any moment when an animal comes out of the bush at you, a million things seem to happen.
Who
at
came out
once.
of the bush at who, motherfucker?
Is it always like that?
It's very simple. Either you run, or you
Parry the
get
rhino
beat.
horn.
It's not at all simple.
Good vibe and Brian both rooting for the
You
rhinos.
could write a lot about it if you could get it just right. Different feelings at the different times. Today it was like an explosion of purest joy.
Look at her. She's like, shut the
It was
fuck
like a
up.
dam bursting.
Why is it everyone who comes to Africa has to write a book about it? One silly beggar even dedicated his to me. Never came back, or I'd have shot him in the pants.
Can't you two let it alone, even at night?
We're only talking about your rhino.
He wasn't mine.
Well, it was all yours. All we did was polish him off for you.
It's like I hate it here, bro.
Anybody want another look at that horn? It's a pretty good horn.
Pretty good horn. This is before they had Game Boys, guys. A double barrel shotgun will not drop a rhino, says D-Scott. Yeah, it's definitely, they're carrying him around.
What's the matter with me, Mr. Johnson?
Everybody isn't required to like Africa, you know.
I try to put up a show because I know he loves it so. But all of it, the hunting, the killing, it terrifies me.
See here, this thing that he was talking about, excitement, call it courage. The way he feels it is a man's feeling, natural in a man. Grows in a man and makes him a man. Not particularly to his credit if he has it, but something lacking if he hasn't. A woman shows her courage in other ways.
Oh, here we go.
Many ways.
Like what?
I've got another fear now, worse. I'm going to have a baby.
What?
We came to Africa for trophies. Harry's got his and I've got mine.
Well, it's natural enough, isn't it?
Shall I tell him? What'll he think?
Well, I mean...
Mr. Johnson, when I first met Harry... How's your drink?
When I first met Harry, he was at a jazz bar in...
All my life, I've just been drifting. Nobody, no place. I guess you'd say I had no personal security. But when I first got to know Harry... You could have seen him in Paris. Have you ever been to Paris, Mr. Johnson?
No. Unnatural, maybe, but I never had the desire.
Makes no difference. You've seen him here. Well, there was I, weak and needing. And there was he, strong and confident.
Him?
And every bit of me said this.
Strong and confident?
And when we first went to live at his place, I was happy just to sit and watch him as much as I could. Content to just sit still and hold on to my feeling of safety. But Harry was never still, even when he worked. No sooner had he finished his first book than he said we were going to Africa. I didn't want to stir, but I felt that if I told him so, I'd lose something. And now he's already talking about other places. And if I tell him about this anchor, this child, this load of responsibility, it isn't things I want. Believe me, nothing like it, but only him as a rock to hold on to. So, shall I tell him now and risk beginning to lose him, or put it off and see if something happens?
Isn't it enough I have to guide you greenhorns on safari? Am I hired to be an old nurse, too?
Oh, my God.
Be Mr. Johnson, my friend.
Really?
Please.
Well, see here, I'm just a hunter. I can only say it the way I know how. But it's when you run away you're most liable to stumble.
Well, they may have better horns
I had
in
a
museums.
Cuban pizza, bro. It was amazing.
33 inches is
Pulled
nothing to be
pork,
ashamed
barbecue
of.
sauce, fried pickles.
Good night.
Good night.
Now, what's the matter with him?
He's going to bed.
Oh, it's too early. I feel too good. Oh, I wonder if there'll ever be another time as good as this.
Harry.
Listen, just listen.
Yeah, sure. So it is cool. Golden Big Red barbecue songs. Somebody's got fucking one of those CDs in the dollar store of jungle sounds. Because please, somebody poach the elephants. Gotta add the soundtrack, I guess. You got the fucking public domain animal sounds.
As a an awful lot of everything there is in this. Hunger, love, hate, fright.
Fright. Just surrounded by fucking all of creation. Oh, look over there, some lions. Oh, look over there, some elephants. Oh, there's a giraffe over there. Bro, what is this fucking movie? Is this guy in Discovery Channel or what? We're gonna watch a film with an actual story. How much time we gotta fucking fill with this stupid stock footage? Oh my lord. Oh my god.
There's a wonderful book in it. Maybe I'll write it someday.
Maybe.
Darling.
If you feel like it.
Don't spoil it.
Did you say don't spoil it?
Don't talk it all away.
The fuck? Shit, you're allowed to talk. You were just talking to her about it. Bro, I'm about to fucking shit my pants, bro. I'm gonna rage shit. I'm gonna shit my pants in protest of this film. This is a fucking zoo out here, Apples. Yeah, Brian's like, that's scared of fucking kids of being overrun by fucking animals. Turns out it's just fucking miserable to be in Africa because of all the animals. Shut the fuck up.
Sure, he'll confirm what I've told you. You'll have to be quiet. No running about. No excitement.
The rage shit, Revenge. Better shit my fucking
Probably
pants.
means you're spending much of the time in.
This ain't Apples. He's sitting here just fucking going on and on. There's a beautiful book out here somewhere. Maybe I'll write it someday. And she's like, she's like, hey, listen. All right, shut up. Don't spoil it.
Husband.
Oh, no, I'll tell him. Thank you, Doctor.
Good luck.
And he says, animals stay when there's fire. There ain't no fucking fire. I mean, not in this fucking, you know, chemistry between these two performers. I'll tell you that much. Your whispering sounds hysterical. You're being hysterical. I can talk, the animals can talk, but you, darling, keep your fucking mouth shut.
Oh, you just
I hate this guy so much.
Yes, darling.
I hate her, not as much, but I do hate
On the
her.
table, Sayed.
Look what just arrived. A letter from the publisher and the check.
I hate the fucking elephants.
Isn't very
and the
much,
lions.
but it's a check. So everything's going to work out all right.
What will, darling?
All of it.
Hey, listen,
Say what old Sawbones said.
I got Babby.
Nothing frightful. Didn't pick up a fever.
No,
Well, what did I tell you? All you need is a change of climate. We'll go directly to Madrid. We'll have the bullfights, the Grecos at El Prado, then up to Pamplona in time for the fiesta.
Harry.
Luckiest timing in the world.
Darling, couldn't we just go home?
I hate them all, I mean, I hate them all.
What is that? Oh, you mean back to
That's our
Paris?
third text. A little slap.
Why?
So you know it's a
Just to
bad
go
boy.
home. Look, darling, we can get a nice apartment with a check, with a room for you to work in. You don't have to go to Spain, do you?
No, darling, I don't have to go to Spain
But I want to.
or any place else.
And I'm the man.
You just want to.
Well, look, Cynthia, I have to sound like a lousy, stuffed academician. I'm trying to become a writer.
Well, then write something, you
Writer's
fuck.
business to buzz around, find out about things for himself, not sit on his can in a comfortable chair and reach for a bookcase for something to crib from.
And after Spain.
How do I know?
I mean, you'll never want this other normal thing
I'm trying to explain what is my normal thing.
with maybe children?
Children?
Darling,
Fuck children.
I want a child more than anything in the world. Something of my very own to hold on to.
Well,
Well, think about it, if we saw that bull, remember that bullfight in the
I
intro?
love kids,
Maybe
but
that's foreshadowing.
later, we've got lots of time.
Well, I don't know we got that
Look,
much time.
Sin, the world is a market in which you buy what you want. Not just with money, but with your time, with a lot of things. It's an exchange.
How
You
did
do
she get
something and you
pregnant?
something.
Oh, Trina.
I'm
Thank
giving
you.
up a piece of my life. Nothing can ever take it from us now.
I'd rather watch that than this. I watched that movie
Later
again.
on, we can afford what we can afford. It's as simple as that.
I see. Can I fix your drink?
Just tell him, Cynthia. Talk to your man.
It's a little bit early, isn't it?
Seems to me to be just about the right time. Do you object?
No.
Of course, I love to drink. It's
Look,
the
Sam,
50s.
if you have this yen to go to Paris, well, you can go there.
Without you?
Well, I'm not saying that I want it.
Oh, my...
I'm just saying that you can go there.
What a fucking asshole. This guy's a fucking dweeb, dude.
It's a matter of life and death. Okay, I'll go with you.
What an idiot. He sounds like a goddamn little kid. Oh, well, you know, if you say so. I guess, you know, if we absolutely gotta go, then I guess I could go.
Change the tickets.
I'm gonna change the tickets. I mean, guilt tripping her, dude. He knows what he's doing. The big boomer energy 3 minutes. He knows what he's doing. Typical fucking
Harry!
toxic masculinity. No, Harry, no. Let's go where you want to go. The stairs of death.
Get a doctor.
Wait, what?
Call an ambulance.
If they don't hate each other, they at least resent each other. Huh?
Mr. Street?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Simmons.
Well, how do you do?
What's up, Dr. Simmons?
Sorry to have to tell you she lost the child.
What?
You didn't know, Mr. Street?
Exactly what happened. They told me at the hotel that there'd been an accident,
It was
that's
a
all.
nasty fall. But she'll be quite all right after a few days' rest.
She threw herself down the stairs.
Do you actually mean you didn't know about the child? Don't you people talk to each other?
Dude, let him have it, bro. Let him have it. Honestly, he deserves it right now.
And next to when I'm big, I get to
Thank you,
be
Brian.
an angel and wear an angel
deliberately.
suit.
Rest in peace.
I don't get seen then.
It was an accident.
You did because of what I said.
It was an accident. I stumbled.
You didn't have any right to do it. It's my child, too, you know.
Don't, darling.
Oh, Sim.
I'm shitting.
Stupid
I'm rage shitting.
idiot.
No.
What a fucking asshole, dude. J-bomb, apples. I shit and farted and came, dude. I rage came. Here we go. It's for Brandon. They're in Spain.
For this one, I got seats way up here. Better?
What? What kind of...
Anything you say, darling.
Up here, you can see the whole thing as a spectacle.
It's quite a sight.
First of all he heard was there was an accident. That's what the hotel told him. First thing he does is accuse her of throwing herself down the stairs. What? Even if it was true. What? And then not only does he show zero sympathy, but then he accuses her of killing his child that he didn't even know about until literally 10 seconds before that. Again, how much are we supposed to hate this guy? Is that the whole point? This is what Hemingway is getting at? Like, are we supposed to hate this guy with our whole being? And if so, to what end? Is he gonna have like some kind of fucking, you know, character growth? Or what? Because God, I hate this guy. Look at this dude. Plus, he knows he did it. He knows she did it. That's why, because they're so effed up, huh?
You know, darling, I think
it's already absurd, in fact.
Oh, if the dancer likes you, I like you too, darling.
Yes, but his liking is new. And yours is old. An old, old story that's ending. What did the telegram say, Harry?
Goddamn.
Oh, darling, you don't want to be childish. You've read it. Offered me an assignment to cover the fracas in Damascus between the Syrians and the French.
Yes, that's what it said. But that isn't what it meant. It meant that I'm beginning a lifetime without you.
Oh, that's real nonsense.
What?
Then why didn't you ask me to go with you?
Darling, there's a war going on there.
There's a war going on here, too. Right here at this table. There's a dandy little war going on.
Darling, you shouldn't drink too much.
No, no. I shouldn't do a lot of things too much. I shouldn't love you too much. I'm awfully bad for you. Oh, we're so hopelessly in love and we can't make it work.
That's nonsense, darling.
I shouldn't have wanted to be happy too much. I expected it to come like a gift. And I shouldn't follow you around. I'm a drag on you and I hate every bit of it. I shouldn't even have wanted to have your child. It wasn't fair to you.
Cynthia, you've got to forget that. You're driving yourself crazy.
You're hysterical, Cynthia.
I ought to forget. I ought to just go back to Paris alone, as you say, and not drive myself crazy at all while I wait for you. And wait and wait.
Go back to hoeing, girl.
You lie?
You still got it?
No.
Guys, she still got it, right? You guys agree with that?
It won't be a lie until you go.
She can still do her poses.
Not coming back, but going on and see the whole world. Even if you lose it for us. You know, I think this dancer likes me very much.
All right, the dancer likes you very much.
It ought to make me very happy now. Makes me feel dreadful. Should we invite him over to the table? You think his manners would be as nice as yours? You think he'd ask me first if I'm Harry's lady?
But women can pick the times to start a row.
Oh, that's not raw, darling. It's very sad. You with your ambition, me with my guilt. A lot of things are sad. Why do they put the pads on the horses in the bullfights?
I've told you that.
Tell me again. It isn't so the horses won't feel the hurt, is it? It's only for the spectators. So they won't see the horses inside.
Yes, it is for the protection of the spectators. I knew you wouldn't like the horses.
But I desperately like the horses. I know just how the horses feel with their nice pads to protect them from the spectators. You ought to put some pads on me to protect you, poor darling.
Cynthia, will you kindly stop?
Shut the fuck up, girl. You're
I shouldn't
upsetting me.
talk too much. That's another of the things I do too much.
Dude, just let her go to Paris, bro.
Excuse me for a moment.
Harry!
It's all right, dear. I'll be back in a jiffy.
She ain't coming back. She swings hard to 3 men. Good for her. She's going in. Oh my god. This guy had to do it to him for a living.
Bravo!
That face cracks me up. Excuse me, dear. I need to go buy some smokes. He's gone, dude. He's dipping. Sorry, you must refuse assignment. Sorry. Oh, here's Harry. Okay. He's gonna refuse assignment. I just be with his wife. But he's gonna be back. She's gonna be fucking the fucking dancing boy.
Right away, please.
Immediately, Senor District.
For that email, guys. Oh, where'd you go? Where's the dancing boy? Oh my god. Dancing on his girl? Might be dancing on this guy's girl, dude?
The lady left, senor.
Where did she go?
I don't know, inasmuch as she left with the dancer.
Oh my God.
She what?
She say to tell you if you inquire. There was no use of looking for her. She say she is not coming back.
That's life's gonna let you fast, bro. Look at this up, GV overboard, man. Dude, life will let you fast. Good evening and have a good night, everybody. Good night, GV. Thanks for coming by, man. Thanks for the sub. It's very kind of you. GV the God. That's a command. That's a command. Whoa.
Apa Buana. Kayari kunyowa wewe.
Fishbug, whoa.
Where's the man? Wapi Memsa.
Memsa kwenda kupika nyama Bwana.
She went out to kill something. She's very good at killing. I taught her.
Indio Bwana.
So do you want to shave or not, bro? I don't fucking speak English. What's up, salty face? Whoa, for ease of use. Whoa.
I hope. When the party's over, you're likely to get left with your hostess.
Featured a movie, salty face. We watched a great film earlier, and now we're watching this. I'll show you guys something.
Yeah, I suppose I'm as well off with her as any other.
Neo Wabwana.
Do you want to fucking
Splendid woman
shave?
by all standards. Maybe if I close my eyes, she'll go away.
This movie is The Snows of Kilimanjaro, salty face. The Snows of Kilimanjaro. It's based on a Hemingway novel. So far, I would say that it's not wowing me. I literally shot earlier, yeah, the rage shit for how much I hated this film. I expressed my rage through defecation.
Make a good shot.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
Hello.
Rather a good shot. Through the shoulder.
You shoot marvelously, you know.
How are you feeling?
Better.
We're gonna switch soon enough, salty face. The next film's gonna be really good, I think.
Shall I relieve Molo?
The next film's an undersea adventure.
And I want to talk.
How could it possibly be
Well,
that?
everyone must have someone to talk with.
He's the perfect audience. Doesn't understand a word I tell him, therefore we don't quarrel.
Let's not quarrel anymore, no matter how nervous we get.
You needn't be afraid of me anymore.
I'm not afraid of you. I never was.
I'll
Will you
fucking
call me
body your
Canadian?
ass, dude.
Sure. Come back anytime you feel like it. Molo?
Indio Bwana?
Neo Mimi.
Neo Mimi or Neko Mimi? It's not unenjoyable, salty face, to sit here and shit in this film. I would say it's not exactly enjoyable on its own merits.
You know?
Exactly. We watched The Outlaw, man. This film is
Africans
no
would
The
have the
Outlaw.
right system with the women.
Now that was some fucking shit.
Buy one for a few cows.
That was some fucking shit.
Whatever it is you happen to use for money.
Should we rewatch that film,
If it's
guys?
satisfactory, you get your money back.
If you look at our new subscriber goal, guys, it's a whole Wikipedia movie. Run back.
Up,
Run back all of our favorite films.
we don't get anything.
Maybe we should watch The Outlaw, and just because it was such a fucking film. It really was weird. It really wasn't fucking shit. That was the fucking freakiest, kinkiest movie we ever saw on this channel, dude. Yeah, Run Back week 3, man. We're gonna watch Pizza movie all week.
Ouch!
Shut the fuck up. We're gonna watch all the best films.
Sure.
What's up, Gypsy? The old man in the
Wild
sea,
whiskey's
though.
Very tough.
Hey, Apple mentioned that earlier.
A lot of things are tough.
Dude, worst Pizza movie? That'd be too unbearable, dude.
You know, son, there was one woman. And what a woman.
More women?
I wrote a book about her, too. Another woman, another book. It wasn't about Spain or Africa or anything that I cared about.
Harry Street.
But into it, I poured the anger that I felt.
Oh
some
my
dirt,
god, too hot for
belly laugh
Twitch?
humor. Just right to tickle the smart ones on the Riviera. And I'd found something, son. I'd found success.
This is him. He's a writer. And the most part of being a writer is doing jack shit and traveling the world.
You swim very well.
Naturally, when I have an incentive, swimming to you, darling.
Do you do everything else as well?
Shut the fuck up.
Don't, Harry.
What's the matter? You afraid of startling the fish?
Afraid of you.
Frigid lips.
I swam way over to tell you that I've changed your plans. You are not going away tonight.
No? Well, swim around and tell me why you think I'm not.
Because you run around, and what does it get you? Only dizzy. If you have to write, I have a typewriter at home. I let you call your own.
You've got a few other things at home I'd like to call my own.
I can't let you go, darling. I can't let go of you.
Countess, there's no one like you. Climb up here on this boat.
I can't, Harry. I've hardly anything on.
Get up here.
Please, lover. Not out here.
I suppose it was the elusiveness of Liz which was her main attraction. She was something to hunt down and trap and capture.
Definitely no Surrounded Birds Rats Revenge with the writing.
Frigid Liz. The semi-iceberg of
yeah, the accent is not my favorite, these guys. I don't want to sound shallow. But, I don't know, there's some accents I might not be able to fuck with.
It was fun, son.
He's all shaved up.
It was just lousy with fun.
Quit touching your fucking face, bro. You're gonna break out. Damn, she's a brick. She got the reverse boobies, bro. It's like they're reading my mind. All my darkest fetishes, dude. Looks just like her. I just read about the owl. Apparently, the main female character is an all-natural big titties. That was pretty much the whole appeal of it. Salty face.
If you'd say it, darling.
That was pretty much the whole idea
Well,
behind
I'm
it.
speechless.
At least say that you don't like it.
But I do, immensely.
I think it's great.
I admit that something has me puzzled. Would you mind answering one question?
Not at all. What's the question?
Well, why do you want her for this? I admit she must be nice to have around for Harry.
Yes. I don't think I introduced you. Beatrice, this is my fiancé's nice uncle, Mr. Swift.
Oh, that is the guy.
Enchanté, monsieur.
Beatrice. There's a fine lot of divinity in that name. Dante, you know.
Yes, darling, I know.
Beatrice, are you divine?
Oui, monsieur.
I'll just bet.
She's like,
Tell
hell
me,
yeah.
Uncle Bill. Oh, may I call you Uncle Bill?
By all means.
Are you planning a long visit with Harry now that you are back from India?
I'm afraid not. Are you?
I'm not visiting Harry. Harry is visiting me.
Well, whichever, it must be wonderful for both of us.
Got him.
We think so.
As I look at her again, another question crosses my mind.
As interesting as the last one?
Wow. Shots fired.
When you and Harry get married, how many children will you have?
It's none of your fucking business.
Why don't you go ask him?
I may. By the way, where is genius shining at the moment?
In his study.
He's probably doing something constructive. I like it here. I don't bother you. Just continue.
What a prick.
Tell me, have you named her yet?
Don't swing your cane on my fucking thing,
You
dude.
have a suggestion?
Ceres, the goddess of fertility.
Madame?
Oui.
La vendeuse est en bas.
Merci. Excuse me. Why don't you finish her for me while I'm gone?
Finish her. You just realized the statue has a flat pussy, says Salty Face, huh?
Good. Come
I didn't
on
detect
in.
that myself.
Now I can stop.
If you do, I'll go away again. Just let
If
me
a
sit
woman
here,
built like a
flat
brick
in the
house, is
corner.
hot and can smoke, that's not your woman. That's a pizza oven in the street.
Fine view.
Well, ought to be. Costs a pretty penny. Did you see
Dude, I might
Liz?
marry a pizza oven.
Speaking of a pretty penny,
No, just speaking of Liz.
marry her, my
That's what I'm
boy.
saying, cool hand.
It's the surest cure.
Now, what do you mean by that one?
Lover, may I come in? You're everywhere, aren't you, darling?
It's the only attribute I share with the Almighty.
Angel, are you doing anything that's stinkingly important?
That's
Confidentially,
what?
Countess, it couldn't be less important or more stinky.
What, silly?
What?
I'm writing an interview with myself on the subject of success.
Yeah.
Your latest has sold another 100,000, it says here.
Amazing.
Hollywood wants it. They'll say they put Garbo in it.
Why, that should please you.
Well, how did I get in the habit of becoming involved with women who always open my mail?
You get such fascinating letters, darling. Cosmopolitan wants another series of short stories, and Smart said too. They pay the tops, it says.
Well, why should a writer feel guilty because people are willing to pay good money for the sweat off his brow?
They shouldn't, my boy. No one ever paid for a drop of mine, except a few libraries and museums. Which reminds me to tell you, I've decided to settle down and take over that museum.
Well, that's wonderful news.
Does that mean we'll see you often, darling?
When you're in Paris, my bones will be on display amongst the other antiquities every day except Thursday. On the Avenue Prison was... Saturday, boy?
I'll walk out with you.
Yes, I'm keeping my pepperoni out of that, huh? So what's this boring movie about anyway? Dude, I'm not totally sure. I guess he's just reminiscing about his past loves, this guy.
wanted in there.
Why the devil haven't you the grace to tell me the truth?
What truth?
That you think my book stinks, and everything I'm doing stinks.
I came to praise Caesar, not to bury him. Most men would envy you. Make a handsome living, have the acquaintance of most of the interesting people of the world. All this, and Liz too. You're young, you have your health, you look well. Fairly well. Come to see me soon, dear boy.
So this guy's dad's like an adventurer.
Have you done any
He
hunting
feels
lately?
inferior.
No, why do you ask?
Too bad. A man should never lose his hand at hunting.
Hear that, guys? What's your guys' excuse for not getting out there
I
and
had it
killing a
all.
rhinoceros?
What did I have?
Are you men or what?
My name in the papers, my face in the better magazine.
Well, this man being an ass around the world. He's traveling the world and
And where was Cynthia?
being a dick to people.
People
Talk
asked
about
for my
emo, yeah, he really
autograph
is.
and pointed me out.
Man is dying and remembering this past relationship.
Why
He's like,
didn't
his
she
death's
come
better,
back
whatever.
to me? At
It's
last,
Friday,
I made
Apples.
her cry for help.
Today is the week's butt.
Getting her
Huh, for Tina
American
Belcher.
address from Emile. And so, my darling Cynthia,
You're right, Salty Face. He's kind of like a
I've
negative
never
Bruce
been
Wayne.
able to kill the loneliness, but only made it worse.
He's writing to Cynthia?
Everyone I've been with has only made me miss you more. And what you did can never matter. I cannot cure myself of loving you. And one day outside the Ritz, I followed a woman whom I thought was you.
Oh,
I
my
follow anyone
lord.
who looks like you in some way. Afraid to see that it's not you. Afraid to lose the feeling it gives me.
Yes?
Oh, is this her?
I beg your pardon. I thought she was someone else. Someone I know. I'm really sorry. I didn't know you.
A woman with a family? They're my brother's children. Now, why did I tell you that?
Dude, she wants that
Aren't you Mr. Harry
fucking
Street,
dick.
But that's right, I'm afraid.
I think I'm rather sorry I'm not the right one.
You sound thirsty as hell, dude. She's like, oh, these kids? They ain't my kids. Me, I ain't got no kids.
Anything interesting?
Routine.
She's here smell this man's letters. Trying to see. She's jealous as fuck. I respect that.
Few interesting bills for you to foot.
No, I mean that letter you're trying to hide.
Darling.
She's out here sniffing letters,
You came
dude.
just at the right moment. Now let's see.
What
I
if
don't
all his
think
past
it's
relationships are just his imagination, huh? He's delusional. Oh, that'd be a fun twist, salty face.
Grand you Piotr.
Yeah, he's rich now, dude.
How'd they do?
As a patron,
Look at this fucking place kid vibe. I'm looking straight at that one movie we watched, that
My
silent film.
devoted fiancé and I are just in the middle of a little summit. Who is
Aladdin or
this?
whatever.
The Cynthia Green.
Cynthia?
Hotel Florinda, Madrid.
In front of all these guys?
She must be a girl named Cynthia Green.
Is she a fan of yours?
Oh, we're in front of the fucking friends?
Not the last I heard.
From Madrid. My dear devoted fiancé has so many fans.
And I am one of them. Oh, I just devoured your last book.
Well,
Oh,
I
thank you.
didn't give you a bellyache.
She was stiff and Cynthia, dude. Ooh la la,
Is
decent.
this letter so important, Harry?
No. That isn't important at all.
Good.
Oh, he's
Then you
sweating.
shan't be troubled with it.
Oh my god. Ooh, but...
Excuse me.
Oh my. Cynthia Green. That was the first acting in this whole film, Salty Face. That was the first acting in this film.
Harry.
What's up, Yig? Welcome aboard, dude. You joined at a good
What
time.
are you
Yig.
doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I won't let you go. I won't let you make a fool of me. You said it was not important.
The whole thing is not important.
Harry, listen to me. Lover, darling, stop and listen to me. Please, Harry, stop and listen to me.
Please, Harry, I'm listening.
I know that sometimes I must draw your nerves.
Oh.
And sometimes you're on my nerves, too.
Oh.
I know that sometimes I'm inadequate for you. I know my faults. But I love you, darling. Truly I do. I love you as much as I can. And if there's something deeply troubling you,
Yes, there is something troubling me.
then only tell me.
It may be the dawning of suspicion. But the fact that the airplane is faster than the horse does not necessarily prove that the world is getting any better.
No, I mean about us.
About us, there is nothing troubling me deeply at all.
Where are you going? Are you going to Madrid?
Perhaps I'll go to Madrid. I'll send you a postcard.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
Harry,
dude.
you look
Yeah.
so silly. Such a fool trying to look like a knight questing for the Holy Grail.
And maybe you're right. Maybe I'll just have me a good look-see for the Holy Grail.
Horses, Harry.
The same to you.
What a line.
With tassels on them.
Horses, Harry.
The same to you, Countess.
How did I been, Yig?
My Cynthia was not at the Hotel Florinda in Madrid or anywhere else.
To be fair, she did get rid of his attempted affair letters. What a bitch.
Fixed Madrid.
Yeah.
Before I knew it, I was carrying a gun. And I wished I weren't.
We need a disclaimer to prevent people from taking advice on pizza at a movie night, so Yig doesn't make a mistake. Yeah. I love whack, I love whack, I love whack, I love whack with these guys. Well, if you love whack, you must love this song. Cool, it's a 10 out of 10, bro. What the fuck? How did we get there? I talked over a line. It was like 2 lines, and I guess now he's in a war. Warning, the pen is not
An
ready
old
to
American driver by the name of Cynthia Green.
Yo no entiendo inglés, señor. Con permiso.
She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you not speak Spanish? What are you doing here?
Wish I was back in Detroit.
You're an American, huh?
Yeah. Wish I was back in Detroit where I was when I got sucked into this.
What?
I just woke up, I got sucked into this. Believe any of that bourgeois?
No.
What are you doing here?
You'd die laughing if I told you.
Looking for a girl. Left me for a flamenco dancer. Okay, yeah, I might laugh if you tell me that. Cool special effects.
¡Compañía! ¡Adelante!
I'm looking for my girl. She left me for a flamenco dancer. Explosive action. There she is.
Almost querido,
You okay, Cynthia? You alright? Yeah, it's like the fucking hippos, 3-bench. Machine guns are the hippos of the battlefield.
Oh, God. Oh, please let Harry find me.
We're getting pretty good at we're gonna fill it.
Great pleading arm. Please find room for my prayer. Oh, darling!
You're hurt.
Only a little.
You're very hurt.
Only a little. Not like the horses.
So how many years do you guys think it's been?
I'll get help.
I used to hate knowing I had a bog red target on my vehicle.
Scratch your back!
That's what she could have slept the whole time. Well, she's out here, her legs probably hurt. 3 months with Brian.
Did you believe my letter?
Every word.
About the child, too?
It's about the child, too. Scratch your back! Oh, God!
Darling.
No apples.
So wrong about the child. I know that God would punish me.
You. In His infinite mercy.
Pro-life, dude.
You should spit on me.
Damn, you didn't spit on me.
Stretch your barrels! Ya lo hemos visto, ahí vamos. They're coming. Darling.
Doesn't seem so bad with your homies. Yeah, watching the bad films is not always the worst, yeah.
So many things.
You kind of watch, you know, they're semi-random. I try to find good
When
ones.
you touch me, I still turn giddy. I could be dying, and if you touch me, I turn giddy.
We won't die.
This is the dialogue we were talking about.
¡Apúrate! ¡Nos atacan de nuevo! ¡Vamos! ¡Apúrense! ¡Que viene el contraataque! ¡Vamos! ¡Aprisa! ¡Aprisa!
No, you'll find me.
That was
No
then,
disparemos
man.
de todos. Mira,
Oh,
vamos.
that was
He's
then.
waiting!
¡Vamos, lo posible! ¡Prisa!
No apples. Capri Sun, Capri Sun.
¡Vamos, vamos! ¡Cobarde! ¡Al combate con sus hermanos!
He's deserting, bro. He's deserting. Oh my god. That's actually hilarious. That's actually hilarious. He went to war
Monsieur Street.
to find his ex-girlfriend. And when he found her, he didn't want to be in the war anymore. So then he got shot by his commander.
Monsieur, je regrette de vous faire attendre, mais il a été tellement malade. Il y a tellement de gens qui l'ennuient. C'est par ici, monsieur, là.
Uncle Bill. Well, I came as soon as your letter caught up with me.
Did you say Taco Bell? Oh, is it Uncle Bill? Okay.
Oh, my lad, pas important.
Well, we'll get
Does
you
it
a
get dirt?
doctor.
Doctors. It was a wise man who said that if all the medicines were dumped into the sea, it would be a horrible day for the fish. But don't worry about me. I shall be in excellent hands before long. What about yourself now? You don't look happy.
I'm all right.
What have you been doing with yourself all these years? You've traveled?
Followed my nose, just wandered. But about you?
Where? Tell me where.
Nothing
Where'd you
to
go,
brag
dude?
about. Oh, I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. That's what you mean, or however many there are. They're not very
Sleep well, Yig. Thanks for hanging out, bro.
You haven't really seen.
I'll see you when I see you, dude.
You haven't hunted.
Get a good rest.
Hunted?
Yes.
Well, why should I? Well, exactly the way the world pays me a very good living to be. I amuse the people with my little tales. This I can do with my left hand, which leaves my right hand free for other things.
Ooh, but yeah.
I've destroyed my talent by not using it, by betrayals of myself, the things I
Other things, bro.
by drink, by laziness, by pride and by prejudice,
Shut the
by
fuck up.
hook and by crook.
Ain't no surrounded Bergerac, bro.
What is this, a catalog of old books?
Harry.
Once I hunted in Spain for the Holy Grail, but they busted the Grail. They busted her all to pieces.
The Grail?
Is that a
Why
metaphor,
should I blame
Harry?
them? I killed her.
I don't understand.
What happened to Liz?
Well, Harry, in your absence, I've kept you with me as well as I could.
My latest, did you hate it?
I love everything you write, Harry.
But you couldn't finish it.
Take out the envelope. It's for you. In it, you'll find the legacy I'm leaving you.
Fucking
I
baited
laid
his
down
ass.
my bones amongst the other relics here.
But I don't need anything.
Are you sure?
All the royalties are rolling in. That's one thing about success. Even when it's a failure, it snowballs for a while. There's also one thing about a snowball. It has nowhere to go except downhill.
Well, that's not money. It isn't anything material. Oh, I thought and thought about what I might leave you. Finally, I wrote a little something. A riddle.
A riddle?
Riddle.
Now we're talking,
I
dude.
don't want you to read it until after I've gone.
He's very contemptible, salty face,
You
this guy.
might ask me the answer. And I don't know the answer. But if you can find it, it will save you.
You're crazy, Uncle Bill. But I love you anyway. The road to ruin, bro. This guy is still out here calling, dude. Some things never change. He's at the old bar again. He's at the old bar where he first met Cynthia. But now he's all rich and... What the fuck?
Fine place, Jake.
Ah, bonsoir, monsieur.
Is it Harry?
What the fuck? Yeah, no customers? Yeah, to pick up chicks, yes.
This place looks wonderful.
Yes, that was the riddle, dude.
The same dirty, smelly, it's the same wonderful place.
Excuse me. This new abomination.
No, leave it. Why do you let them change it out there? Who gave them the right to spoil it like that?
Oh, here we don't change. We have no business, but no change. Oh, look! See? The same.
That's because it's preserved in a bottle. You know, Emile, that might be a pretty good idea for us, too.
Formerly, when you came here, you were not bitter.
Formerly, when I came here. You know, there was one night when I came here.
Ooh, you're looking pretty drunk already. Preserved in a bottle. Yeah, he's really quite punchable. He's supposed to be drunk, yeah, but don't look like it. Ugh. Remember that scene from Surrounded Bergerac? Where they had the fucking overlaid footage, how good it looked. So that's that cool art on the wall. Let me see.
You're right, Emil. You look behind you and what do you see? Only a backside. We must think of the future. I have been left a legacy.
Il a fait un héritage.
It's just a riddle. What does it say?
It is a riddle.
It's a riddle?
Kilimanjaro is a snow-covered mountain, 19,710 feet high, and is said to be the highest mountain in Africa, close to the western summit. There is the dried and frozen carcass of a leopard.
In all that snow?
So they would have us believe.
In all that snow?
Some lousy cat got cold feet. Ce type est complètement creux. Tu n'as qu'à le regarder.
No, wait a minute. Here comes the kicker.
Kick me,
no
bro.
one has explained what the leopard was seeking at that altitude.
Is that all?
It's an unsatisfactory story. It ends badly.
But what was the leopard doing up there in the first place?
That's the riddle. And if I can find the answer, I'm supposed to win a prize. Come on, let's put our fine minds together, Drake.
Perhaps he took the wrong trail and followed the wrong scent. And so he got lost and died.
There you go, Emil. He likes riddles.
That's a very sensible solution, Emil. For him. And for me.
Followed the wrong scent, dude. I put my settings in my TARDIS to never go back to that time, says D. Scott, huh? Yeah, not great times. Went from the band to an accordion. Gross. Yeah, we had a nice jazz band before. What did he say about, does that African know no piety? Something like that. Fucking racist. Straight up. Period. Aw, poor rich guys, man. It must suck to be rich. I mean, you got all this money. What do you do with it all? Does it make you happy? No.
Please.
You?
This is one of the worst ones I've seen.
Sin?
Thank you. Am I mistaken? Aren't you Mr. Harry Street, the author whom I met in the Place Vendôme?
Yes, I'm Mr. Harry Street. And I'm lost. And you...
You look like my dead ex.
How very beautiful you are. Excuse me, my dear Cynthia. But tonight, I'm a little worse from many years of wear and tear.
You need rest, Mr. Street.
Yes, I need rest, Mr. Street. I need a lot of things, Mr. Street.
I think Yig put it best. This movie's dialogue is weird.
I need you.
He's like, those are good times. Well, cash doesn't definitely makes you happy, huh? It's also to open up an arcade if you had cash. This makes Angel and Bad Man look like an Oscar award winner. Huh? Actually, inclined to agree. Yeah,
I don't speak the lingo.
Latte whiskey soda.
About which one have you been thinking, Harry?
It's a little like the movie we watched with the actress and the failing actor.
About Cynthia or about Liz?
Yes, you're right. But that was way better than this time.
What makes you think you know so much? Maybe I was thinking about you and me.
This is also a tragic romance.
Never about you and me. At least not with any honesty.
Well, that just shows you how wrong it can be. I was thinking about the way we met. On the bridge near Notre Dame.
When you mistook me for your Cynthia? You've never been able to forgive me for not being her, have you?
You really want to go into that one?
What else did you think about you and me, Harry?
Oh. That we had a Lulu of the beginning. It's really a Lulu.
Yes, we had that.
It's really a Lulu, dude. Wasn't it a Lulu, guys?
For children. We both knew what we were getting.
Why did you suddenly want to come here? You owe me the courtesy of being honest.
All right. I'll be honest. Because why I wanted to come here is the point of the whole bloody joke. Because I'd found the answer to a riddle. That's why. About a leopard who'd lost his way. And I thought that if I had followed the wrong scent and was going to perish, then I'd better get back to the jungle from where I'd started. It had been good here. I had been right here.
Had you been?
And I thought I could get back to it that way. Back into training. Work the fat off my soul. The way a fighter goes into the mountains to work the fat off his body. I might have made it, too.
It's not for that damn bush.
2 weeks ago, that thorn had needled me.
Let's go. About to get ate by some hyenas? Oh man, National Geographic, bitch. What do you know about that shit? You in the wrong neighborhood, Whitey?
Foul smell crosses here every night. Every night for 2 weeks.
He's the one who makes all the noise at night. I don't mind him too much.
You know what that bad breath just said to me?
The hyena?
That it's getting very late for me.
Aren't you funny?
A lousy timepiece.
Really, darling, aren't you be...
Uh-oh.
Harry.
He's kicking the bucket, guys.
What is it?
Huh? It's nothing.
Nobody cry about him. Nobody cry when he dies, all right? I know you guys love this guy. Me, I give or take him. I know you guys love him.
All right. A little wobbly.
This is a writer, guys. He's a world-renowned writer.
No.
So a little bit wobbly.
A little broth will keep your strength up.
I don't need my strength up. Don't tell me you don't know. Well, I've known everything. Except just when it would happen.
Cut this man's leg off, bro. Finish him. He's infected,
Try,
salty
don't.
face. He got his leg cut open by a thorn and got infected. That's it's finally over. Let me have my booze, lady. Fuck your broth.
Coming. I want to write.
I know.
Do you really?
I know almost all of it now. Except one very important thing which you must tell me. Harry, was it entirely because of her that it was the best time for you here?
Who?
Cynthia, whom twice you mistook me for. Was it only because you were happiest here with her?
You thought all that? Why did you come along?
Why do you think?
Women love him, bro.
Considerate woman.
I think it was Brian, right? Or was it 3 friends said nice guy finished
Bought
last.
me anything. You like anything new and exciting. I don't know.
I more than came along, if you'll remember. I arranged with the publisher for your advance. I lied to you. I contrived it.
Why?
Because it was the only chance for you. And because it might be a chance for me.
She contrived it, bro.
I thought that if I was here with you...
She killed him.
And your work came well and you were happy here
In a sense,
again,
she killed him.
with me here. Don't make me lose all my pride.
The fish flies. Sees through you all.
This is the first time I've ever really seen you.
You're not a failure, darling. Just because you've disappointed yourself with some of the things you've written, that's not failure as a man. You've brought something to everyone, just as you've brought something to me.
What?
You're quite a woman.
Fucking bush of lies, dude, really.
It's a pity I'm finding it out only now.
I love you.
Shut the fuck up, Harry.
I love you with all my heart.
What do you like about this
We've
guy?
got a whole lifetime ahead of us.
What does she see in this dude?
Every card in the deck stacked against you. We had the time.
There'll be plenty of time. You're going to live. You've got to live.
Plenty of time. That's what you think. That's what they all think. That's why they sit on their tails. Let's not kid ourselves. Door can open suddenly.
Wasn't some dude
into
supposed to
nothing.
show up with a plane rescue them like weeks ago? Yeah, well, I guess he couldn't find his way.
There
dude.
all the while. If a man hasn't done what he intended to do,
There it is. The fuck? Apps is fucking die already, bro. What the fuck?
Jumbo Machawi.
Who is he?
one of the boys of the local clinic of the Mayo brothers, I do believe.
A witch doctor?
That's right.
Hey, cured by some herbal medicine. The hippo's got the plane. I don't want to doubt it, dude.
He's the uncle of the boy that I tried to save from the hippo.
Send him away. We don't want him.
She doesn't like people of color.
Huyu atafania dawa ke bwana kalisana. Ugonjwa kwisha kabisa.
He's heard that I'm sick with the bad spirits. He wants to be in on the kill.
Get rid of him, Harry. He gives me the creeps.
Ask Dr. Pasteur to sit down. Katie.
Please send him away.
Jumbo, Bwana Mokwambo.
Jumbo Muchai.
Jambo Muchai, my dude. Apples agrees. Jambo. Here we go. He's got an idea of what to do.
He's eating a root of some special sort to sharpen his wits.
Is it tasty or not? Probably not, huh? He ate the magic Cheeto.
Now he's gonna roll the bones. No fooling. In that stinking catskin bag, he's got a couple of dozen bits of bones from the hind legs of anteaters, tortoises, baboons, and whatnot. From the pattern that they will make when he throws them on the ground, he will be able to diagnose what ails me. Go ahead, you faded, Doc. Boxcars!
Shut the fuck up, Harry. I want some of these magic shrooms.
Aye. Oh, that man finally gets tired.
Molo, Kangoni, in the tent.
What are you
Kangoni.
gonna do?
Joe,
I don't want to go in the tent.
In the tent.
Oh, it's a clear night. It's not going to rain.
You'll do just as I say.
What a life. Man
What a
can't live
life,
as he
man.
pleases.
Woman in charge, trying to save it
dies.
for myself. That's ridiculous. He's like, oh fuck, oh shit. He says that, but the dude's actually just eating in front of him, yeah. He's like, this shit's fucking tasty, bro. How long is this movie, bro? Thought we were at the end. Guys, the next film is Beneath the 12-Mile Reef. It's an undersea adventure. It looks way better than this.
Makes you feel funny. Away we go.
No, Brian. Put some Pink Floyd,
Off
dude.
to that war.
Magic Shrooms, Pink Floyd, rolling some bones.
Oh, we go.
You right there, bud?
Molo.
Mimi nakuja, ma'am, sir.
Like how he talks to her, you know, he knows she doesn't understand.
Dead soldiers wearing ballet skirts.
Dawa teari, ma'am, sir. Afuta, Kiboko, Mafuta, Bongo. Mezizi, Kalisana.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'm meant to write about it.
To me, Hadawa.
Listen to this fucking doctor, man.
I've seen the world change.
Less diaboliques next time? I'm not sure if it's open domain. Probably not if I had to guess, Salty Face. Most things aren't. Suffice to say.
People change. It's my duty to write it.
Women are whores.
Oh, God.
Women are
I've
whores.
seen it. I've been in it. I've seen it. I've watched it.
You right there, bud?
Darling, did I hurt you? I don't want to hurt you.
Hello. I've been writing
I know, Harry.
for 1,000,000 years. Can you take dictation?
No, I never learned.
Oh, that's all right. Wouldn't be time anyway. Seems that I could get it all into one paragraph. If I could get it just right.
One paragraph. Let's move around for like 4 hours.
Oh, Molo, you white man's burden you.
Dear, and dear.
Darling, I've only got the first aid.
What's he gonna do? Sprinkle me with monkey dust?
Darling.
A hair from the tail of a leopard, the poor...
Darling, please try to listen. You told me in certain parts of your leg there isn't any feeling.
Wood. Funny as
It
that.
says in the book it's kind of paralysis, the blood vessels. One should use hot compresses to keep the circulation going.
Oh, you tell him to use the lion medicine. It's very
Darling,
potent.
don't make fun even of him. He only wants to do his best. And I'm trying to do my best.
I'm trying to do my best, too, darling.
Shut the fuck up,
Only
Harry.
do that, Harry.
Hi-ho, said Raleigh.
Yeah, nice one, Salty Face. It's that ass, but said with the depth of rosebud, huh? Pretty much. Saying, fuck you, Harry.
Oh.
With a sharp knife. The area, slip sharp point of knife. Apply dry dressing.
Here we go. Is he ready to do it? He's like, oh, well, I was going to eat that, whatever.
Harry.
You're an asshole, Harry.
Oh.
It's got the monkey dust. Here he goes. He saw his opening. It's like, bro, fucking relax.
Stretcher bearers!
Leave him alone!
Stretcher bearers!
Darling, darling, it's all right, it's all right.
Got him, bro.
Get out! Get out!
You're too late. I already got his ass.
Lousy fever.
Darling, are you conscious enough to listen to me?
He had a hard life, this D. Scott, huh? A hard life of making money
There's
and
a very
fucking bitches,
large
bro.
swelling on your leg.
This boy's an asshole from day
I'm going
one.
to open it.
Do you feel something strange?
Yes, darling. Death is near us. Do you think he could come so close to you and I wouldn't know?
He says, F you, bro.
I'll never believe what to tell you about it.
Here we go.
About a scythe and a skull. Just now it came with a rush. Not the rush of water, but of wind. And
He's a joke character, this salty face.
the funniest
That's what hyena represents.
The hyena skipped lightly along the edge of it.
Here we go. Yo, do this, man. Whatever your name is. Dude, she fucking bodied him, bro. Sister caught a body. Sister caught a body. Damn. Kind of F in the chat for Harry, please. He did? I'm about to doubt my own F, bro.
I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, dude. I highly doubt it, dude.
Fucking doctor's like, alright. Whatever, do your own shit then. I come out here, offer my expertise. Y'all doing your own stupid shit. Out here cutting people that are sick. Stop faking, Harry, says Apples. She bodied him. She heaved that knife up and stuck him like a pig. This guy act like he gave a fuck. Remember, he's like, bye. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Or says, please call her Cynthia one more time. Here's a hyena. Nighty night, bunny rabbit. Bye, slut. Bye, bitch. This is the slowest movie, dude. Here we go. And he's like, it's my turn. Can I start eating this guy or what? Is he dead? Or I still gotta wait a little bit longer? Cause he smell kind of dead. That's all it says. I saw him breathing. That don't mean he ain't dead in these old ass movies. In these old films, you can still breathe a little bit and still be dead. You just can't breathe a lot. I guess this must have been the way the film was marketed, like, enjoy the natural fauna of Africa or whatever on the big screen. What, no gravy? It's bacon. I understand why this movie was public domain. No one wanted to claim copyright to this shit. Yeah, nobody wanted to. Honestly, that's why a lot of films are public domain, Brian. Honestly, you're being facetious. You're making jokes. But a lot of the films that are public domain are really bad. And, they were made to kind of come out, and they're made on the cheap. They made a few bucks in the theaters, and then everybody just forgot about them. It's more of a miracle we find good ones. Like Cyrano de Bergerac. Among others we've seen on this channel, they've been really, really good. But for the most part, they're pretty bad. That's why a lot of it's harder than you guys would think to find films for Pizza in a movie. I take a lot of time trying to find ones that are quality. And even then, I miss once in a while. But there's a lot of people making films that are probably never going to watch on this channel because they just seem like they're not even worthwhile, not even worth making fun of. This boy is coming all the way inside. It's that damn monkey dust. The doctor was fucking season in a month.
Go away. It's all right now.
Toca walty. Toca walty.
Take a walk, guys. Take a walk. Okay, there's a crazy-ass dog around here a minute ago, but it's all good.
I don't understand. Go away.
You have to learn to understand, bitch. Because that boy's about to die in there, and he's the only guy that understands both English and our language, so. You better start fucking learning. I don't think hyenas are like sharks. They don't find blood to eat salty face. That was what they're trying to imply there. They had the little blood splotch, and I think I was following it. She's like, oh, God. Jesus. It's like me. I was with my grandma up late at night. That's what I look like. I'm like, ah. His leg is gangrenous, huh? That's what the fucker was smelling. Salty sounds like he's a goddamn Encyclopedia Britannica right now. He's like, actually, hyenas? They only eat fucking meerkats and shit. They ain't fucking part of the gangrene gang, but. Oh, you guys see the plane? Apples, because you got hyenas like your Harley Quinn or whatever. The planes are coming. You think he's gonna live? I think he will. Maybe he's actually Scar and has a positive hyena son. I believe it. Because I've watched The Lion King. Maybe even more than once. Well, wave your hands out there, lady.
Harry! It's come! The plane is come! Darling! It's here! Darling! It's here! It's here, the plane! It's here!
You about to die on the way to the plane?
Darling, look. What do you see?
Mr. Johnson, what do you know?
No, I mean, look at the tree. The tree.
The tree?
Well, I'll be hanged. They've gone.
What's gone? Oh, the vultures. Oh, okay.
They're gone.
No! The music? No! What? What a waste of time. What a waste of time. What was the point of that whole final scene? To waste our time for 20 fucking minutes? Will he or won't he die? Then just, oh, here's the plane, the end. No one learned any lessons. What was the whole thing with the fucking doctor that came out? The leg amputation, what was the point? That was the worst fucking movie I think I've ever seen. I wouldn't go that far. I've seen some pretty bad movies, dude. I've seen some pretty bad films. They had a start and an end. Technically, a movie's a revenge, huh? I'm not even sure. It had a start and end as revenge. It did. But can you argue that the start moved to the end? Because I'm not sure that's necessarily true. It just sort of meandered all about. Wow, what a... That was fucking terrible. That was definitely one of the worst films we've seen in a Pete Dunne movie. And that's saying something. We've seen pretty bad films. Like Brian said, I think I'd rather watch Angel and the Bad Man. And that's really saying something. I hated that movie a lot. I'd rather watch The Outlaw. At least that was fucking funny. That was, definitely if we do a week of Pete Dunne movie stinkers. That's what I'm saying, Remy. At least that was funny, The Outlaw. If we do a week of stinkers, we definitely got to do this one. Because that was definitely a poo-poo film. But guys, there's still hope. It's only 2 in the morning yet. We have one more film here for the Pete Dunne movie 1950s adventure triple feature. Up next is a film called Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, 1953, 1 year after this. But I can tell you this already, guys. From what little I saw of the next film,
Kilimanjaro is a snow-covered
mountain. While I was doing my, my scrubbing to make sure that it had a good preservation for the streaming night, it appears to have much more fun directing. Like, this film, the directing was so totally unimaginative. It was just so fucking boring. Static shots, poorly paced. The next one seems to be at least like a functional fucking film. It's got to be way better than this one, I hope. Plus, it's got deep-sea adventure, as I understand it, which you can't go wrong with that. Everyone says, it lost me in the middle. Everyone says, no, never again. Well, you don't want to see the bizarre love triangle between Doc Holliday, Billy the Kid, and their respective horses? How can you guys not want to rewatch that? It was long, there was no point, there was no lessons learned. I guess the only lesson was, if you're an obnoxious asshole, you can get a bunch of chicks and be rich, huh? Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, I really don't understand. We're supposed to feel sorry for this guy? It's supposed to be relatable? I mean, yeah, he's an imperfect hero, which is sometimes few and far between, which you gotta appreciate. But, I mean, you can only go so far with your imperfect protagonist, right? I mean, he's just contemptible. I mean, I don't think that, again, as much as all of us can relate to having our own imperfections and sometimes, making poor decisions and otherwise being obnoxious, sometimes being, inconsiderate to people around us. That's something that I've been in my life, and it's something, with my own, I've got a history marked with, shames. And yet, I can't help but feel like this Harry character, they didn't really do a whole lot for us to sympathize with him, right? You have to, I think you have to sort of, before you can, like, make me care about a character, you have to, like, put some effort forward to make me actually like them in some capacity. At least show me that they have good qualities on top of their bad qualities. This guy seems to have no good qualities. He's just a fucking dick. He had no redemption arc, and by the end of the movie, I'm still convinced he's still in love with Cynthia, yeah. It's showing regret over and over. Yeah, he's just a fucking miserable apples. I mean, he has regrets, clearly. But they seem motivated purely by the fact that, he's been burned, like, I don't know, shitty character, shitty movie. The Outlaw was so memey, we got through it fine, yeah. I wouldn't say fine. I mean, here's the thing with The Outlaw. You guys might not remember this, but it was like 10 hours long. And it was really funny by, like, the 2/3 mark. And then toward the final third, it was totally absurd. Because that bit's perfect, Jim. You're right about that. Yeah, guys, that movie was ass. I'm gonna get my water refilled here. Guys, check out my sweet, sweet grandmama. Be back in about 5 minutes with the final film of the night. It's called Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, 1953, also in Technicolor. And we'll see you guys then. That's Hemingway, says Apples. The point of the story is that vultures are gone. The moral of the story is don't ever chase Cynthia. Oh, there you go, Salty Face. Salty Face gets it. Salty gets it.
What I did was forget to put iodine on it when I first scratched it.
Alright, guys, thank you for your patience. I'm going to be right back.
Impala, in case you've forgotten. And with the camera attached.
Oh, fuck. Sanchez Jesus Sanchez. Oh, my God. I'm on fire. Your boy is on fucking fire. And I like it. Yes. Yes.
That just meant you were doing good.
And it isn't how you got your leg.
You did real well.
Not at all.
I did insanely well.
It was at the lake last week. It was a lovely, peaceful day, and those enormous hippos were having their own party. We could have passed them by without incident, but oh no, you had to get so awfully playful.
Wenda, Dono la Culia.
at them. There must be hundreds of them.
The most nerd thing I've heard all weekend. Welcome to the channel, listen.
Hey, look at that one.
You never expected it. I felt it over here. I felt it in the trailer. No mistake me, that's the time I did. It vibrates and totally.
Look at that big one over there.
Casey! Casey Simon!
Harry, I wouldn't chance it any closer.
Doctor, hurry,
Harry!
Hey, come on, ain't right?
Not in the least.
Let's go! On guard, hurry,
Harry, easy. You're asking for trouble.
Harry! Harry, we've lost one of our bumpers.
I've got The Last of Us, The Evil Within is over there right now. I got Sonic the Hedgehog, Commander Keen, Nights into Dreams, Tokitori, all kinds of fun games on YouTube. Check it out. Every stream I've ever done is archived over there in glorious high quality. And the chat's there too, because the chat goes on stream for that reason. The reason why when you're watching the stream you can see the chat on there, so it gets saved for YouTube. Because that's really most of the fun for me, right, is get to interact.
And you insisted on carrying the boy in your arms all the way back to camp. And it was from all his blood and dirt that you got that infection.
That could be the point of view. From yours, it would be contact with the lower classes. Being a writer, I prefer to think that it was a quirk of fate. A mere prick of the
Thanks for waiting, guys. Yeah, she didn't cut his leg off. She drained the wound.
A lot it matters now.
I'm going to send one last tweet out to keep with the trend tonight. I don't usually do this for Pizza in a Movie. I usually only send one tweet. But hey.
Whiskey soda. Make it pronto,
It's
Molo.
bad for you.
No, it isn't. It's good for
It's not good for you.
No, it's bad. Cole Porter wrote the words and music.
You just need to whip him to drive a knife into the wound and you'll be fine. Yeah, it was the whole thing. Dude, this movie was so bad.
Hey, that's bullet.
It just meandered about, bro, and just felt sorry for itself.
Rot and poetry. Rotten poetry.
It said in the first aid book to avoid
She should have. Remember, she
all
should have.
alcohol.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not good for you. That's what I meant by giving.
Pizza and a Movie
Do everything you can.
continues, let's say, is winding down at twitch.tv/Vencabot. We've got one final film, and then we're shutting off the lights.
Only to keep it away from you.
Beneath
Pretty good room for life.
the 12-Mile Reef
Keep it from somebody else.
from 1953.
Sure, Molo understands more English than you think he does.
After we're done,
Molo,
let's rank the films.
stuff your ears so you won't hear the
Can it topple Cyrano de Bergerac? I doubt it, but we'll see. Let's find out.
If you think you have to die,
Okay, guys, sorry about that.
is it absolutely necessary for
I'll
you
be
to
right
kill
back.
off everything you leave behind?
You think this is any fun for me? I don't even know why I do it. Trying to kill to keep yourself alive, I imagine.
You won't die if you
Well, it's
don't...
not dying, not in itself that matters. It's dying a failure. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth. How does a man miss the boat? Did I ever tell you about my beginning?
I threw him. I don't understand. How did I jump? 30.
Now.
All I wanted was them to jump throw.
And I'm not sure I
That's what my whole plan was from the start. How do I jump throw and get thrown? That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me without.
There are plenty of things you're lucky I haven't told you. This little ditty had everything. Drama, tragedy, love, and poetry. Simply everything.
Big words! I'm through being insulted if I was some tramp. You can fly a kite, both of you.
Connie, Uncle Bill doesn't mean...
Oh, yes, he does. You know he does. The old mossback, the nasty, dirty, stuck-up old mossback.
Well, he only said we ought to wait.
Wait, I like that coming from you.
Well, I didn't
You
say...
Not once
What?
What?
What? Hang on. Can you clip that? Let me clip that,
where you
please.
take me and what we do.
What just happened?
Once did you yell to me to wait. I love you.
Oh, maybe he, he probably ticked me out of the light button.
Go fly a kite.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably hit a light button and then got cross count.
Connie!
Hey, guys.
I'll come out for you.
Grandma's got stuff she needs taken care of for her. That's what happens when you're 83 years old. That's life. Okay, let's add an image here, this tweet. Goss and Katie, actual photo, huh? Played mini golf, shared a pretzel, huh? What a love story. Who wouldn't fall in love with Goss, though? Seriously. We've all been there, I think. This is going to be a good one, guys. I can't wait to finally wash the taste of the film out of my mouth.
Become another hack.
Dude, I feel like this film is trying, like, this part, because he's a writer, right? The character Harry Streets is a writer. They're trying to make him sound like he was, you know, like, wordy. But it came after Surrender to Bergerac, so it definitely, it kind of paled in comparison. He is Brian from South Texas, yes.
In which a man pits his brains against the forces of ignorance and evil.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to get hit.
It's a lifelong, lonely safari.
I agree, good vibe. Kind of like playing a bad video game. Watching a bad film with friends and stuff is kind of fun to criticize. It helps you. What I always say, guys, when I play bad video games, it helps you understand what you like about something. When you watch things you don't like, it helps you understand what you do like, and that's part of, you know, being an intelligent consumer of media.
I want to have the fortitude to stick it.
It helps you sort of.
Follow the spoor, no matter where it leads.
It kind of helps you get a more well-rounded perspective on your own tastes and what you look for. It's part of being a designer, is knowing what you like. Did he come into Houston just to court KD? And then came up here to play with the guys at a Game of Dreams. Who can blame him? It's a great arcade.
Before you start by loading your pack with excess baggage.
Well, that's my business.
Any of you guys on a tropical island that I can camp out on during the dark months, says D. Scott, huh? Maybe one day, guys. So I guys gotta make sure you share when I go live. I send tweets out. I gotta make sure you retweet that stuff. So one day I can be really rich and have a tropical island. And we can all hang out there. Shaking it. I won't forget you guys once I'm rich and famous.
I'd like to help. I think I've made.
Won't forget the little
seems
people.
like it'd be possible
due to the way the DualShock 4 is manufactured or something. This is gonna be sick, guys. This is gonna be sick. This next film is gonna be godlike. What clip was that, Brian?
Your birthday next week? Yes. From now on, you might regard that Springfield.
Remember when they showed him as they showed young Henry, or whatever his name, Harry, as a teen in this part? Like, wouldn't show his face.
Good weather for it.
He's got to bring the marshmallows, huh? The Kirby Drag Race, where you were mashing like hell, went like 2 feet, yeah.
I've lived, all right.
Welcome back, Kyosuke. Hope you had a good rest.
Where has it got me?
Where does it got me? I got burned.